The Last of Us is a near-perfect analogy for Cormac McCarthy's literary masterpiece. Both depict a hopeless, post-apocalyptic situation navigated by two characters, an adult and a child, who are surrounded by nothing but despair. The series begins by presenting the parasitic fungus scenario as a hypothetical, discussed by pundits on a 1960s talk show, before shifting to 2003, when that worst-case scenario is tearing society apart by the second. For the first half hour or so, it's a self-contained disaster film that reminded me of 1990s end-of-the-world blockbusters like Deep Impact, Armageddon, and 12 Monkeys. The focus then shifts back to 2023 and the aftermath. Pedro Pascal plays Joel, a Texan construction worker in his 50s who works grim maintenance jobs and has a side hustle in the hidden market. Life is harsh and unforgiving. He eventually meets Ellie, Bella Ramsey, another Game of Thrones exile, a 14-year-old girl he must transport west across the devastated United States. She could be the world's long-awaited savior. The Last of Us is violent and melodramatic. It depicts a world where people are doing everything they can to survive, with varying degrees of horror. At times, encountering the fast-moving, fungus-dangling infected doesn't seem like the worst thing that could happen. Later in the series, in one terrifying episode, men, not monsters, demonstrate that they are capable of cruelties far beyond the distressing onslaught of zombie attacks. Despite this, it manages to find humanity in the ruins, which makes the effort worthwhile. Pascal is excellent, but Ramsey is outstanding. She's amusing, sullen, and sharp, with slightly awkward teenage physicality. Her performance is so genuine and believable that it doesn't even feel like a performance. There's more to it than Joel and Ellie, and it's confident enough to leave them behind for long stretches of some episodes. The two leads are barely visible in the third, which is nearly film length. Instead, it focuses on a survivalist named Bill, Nick Offerman, who plays a sort of Ron Swanson with a PhD in poetry, and his new relationship with an artist named Frank Murray Bartlett from The White Lotus. It's a lovely detour into the wider world, and many critics have already said it's one of the best TV episodes of the year. In a nostalgic episode, we see how Ellie got to where she is in an episode rife with nostalgia, and we see attempts to create utopias in a dystopian environment. It dares to hope in small pockets. I liked how it balanced horror and heart. It burrows beneath the skin and will not leave. So that's all for today's episodes. I hope you guys are liking my content. For more such content, do not forget to subscribe my channel. Also write down your thoughts. Till then, bye.